Never thought I'd start a vlog outside a gas museum, but here at the home of British Gas, well, there's a British Gas depot behind me anyway, is the National, or a Gas Museum. It looks like this on the inside. Here we are at the ground then. It's going to be a wet, damp night, but at least it's festive, isn't it?
Yeah, the first time I saw City play Leicester was we went to the Manchester Festival at Blackfield, and we were like, me and my mate who's a City fan and two United fans, and we watched James and Mark Riley and the Creepers and Simply Red, and there was a rumour the Smiths were going to turn up by helicopter, but they never did. And then we wandered over to the kit backs, went up onto the steps and watched City play Leicester. It was the first time I saw them play him. It was 1-1. We'd just been promoted, it was our first home game. Leicester wore red, and I can't remember much more than that.
What year was that then?
1985-86 season, I think it would have been. Yeah, 85-86.
Lots changed since then, hasn't it?
Oh, of course it has, yeah. But, you know, it was good then. It's good now.
Two people sitting next to each other, a City fan and a Leicester fan. Never met each other before tonight, have you?
No.
What's your mood like then as a Leicester fan?
At the minute, we've had a lot of grief, obviously, what happened with the helicopter crash, and I think the team's gone a bit flat because of that, but you can understand that. But we've got Inacio, who come from Man City. He's not doing the business at the minute, so but knowing him, he'll score tonight against you.
So you're optimistic, semi-final on the horizon?
Third time on the run we played near Christmas. You know, last year it was penalties and we lost. But I don't know, tonight, you know, we've got you twice in the next 7 days, so let us win tonight. You can win against us on Boxing Day.
Let's have some fun. Yeah, why not? It's not going to last forever, is it? Pep goes, we're going to have the problem there of replacing him, same as United did with Ferguson. So, look at the mess they're in. I don't think City will be in that mess because they're from the early groups. They're all playing the same way, aren't they? All the way through the academy. I think we'll be all right.
Are you confident about tonight then?
I've not seen the lineup yet, but as long as Pep takes it seriously like he did the last round, should be all right.
Pep Guardiola generally knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Don't muck around when it comes to cups, doesn't he?
He knows what he's doing.
Takes them all seriously.
A lovely night here in Leicester. I reckon 3-1 win. Pep and his boys will do the business. And got the really bad news this morning, didn't we, that Jose got sacked, but never mind. I wanted him to stay in his game, but you know, can't have everything, can we?
This is a cup tie, it could go to penalties, couldn't it?
I don't think it'll go that far, mate. I think we'll do him properly 3-1.
I really like the League Cup. I think it gets a bit of disrespect, to be honest. And the next round, 2 ties, I think it's a really good competition. And I was looking at the team that we played last year. We had like Tosin Adebayo, and some really like young players, Phil Foden. I think Phil Foden will play tonight. But I just, compared to the team that I think will play tonight, I think it's going to be a really strong side.
Do you think KDB should play tonight? Because Pep said he will, won't he?
Yeah, I think he should play. Yeah, I think he obviously come on for a few minutes last game, and I think this match he needs to get his fitness up there. So yeah, I think I give him 70 minutes, something like that. It's not nothing too major, but yeah, I would give him some minutes.
I think it's a difficult situation because you need him after he's been injured, definitely, to get the minutes in, especially with playing these tough Premier League games. And I feel like if he would have come against the Premier League games, he would have got injured in that game as well. So I feel like today is a good game for him to test his fitness, to give him a good game out. I don't think he'll play the full 90 minutes. I think he'll probably come off and someone else will come on, maybe Bernardo Silva or something like that, but he'll definitely start 100%.
Would you want to see Aguero tonight?
Yeah, definitely.
But
I feel like
presumably not the 90 minutes.
Yeah, not the 90 minutes. I feel he needs the game time as well. Jesus has played the last 3 games, I think. And he played really well in his last game, and to be fair, he probably deserves to play this game, but I think Aguero should start with just giving match fitness.
Well, it's the third time now we've played them down here in the 5th round, and the last 2 times we've done it, 2014 and last season, we've gone on to win the League Cup, so it's a good omen. But I remember coming out and talking to some Leicester fans and saying, how do you fancy your chances in the Premier League? And they're all saying, well, I don't think we're ready yet. You know, I think we're going to go straight back down, and we've not got the squad. And of course, they came up that season. 2 seasons later, they won the thing.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I think we won tonight. Yeah.
Is the League Cup something that you fancy again? Because
Yeah.
City have a great record in it recently, haven't they?
Yeah, I think we've got a chance.
It's put you off the weather tonight, has it?
Oh, no. Nothing puts me off coming to City.
Been talking about on the way up here today then?
Well, our little Portuguese Pulis was mentioned once or twice, but he's history now, so we'll just get on with it, eh?
What are you thinking tonight?
I think we'll win. I think it'll be tough, but I think we'll win. We'll be alright.
Strange playing Leicester twice in a week, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Yeah, and that M1's not so clever, is it?
I was impressed before against Hoffenheim, and I think he's ready to do the job against teams like Leicester and maybe teams above Leicester.
Strange playing Leicester twice in a week, isn't it? Because other side of Christmas, we're back here again.
Well, yeah, I'm not. First time I've been here.
You're not. This is your first visit.
Yeah, to Leicester. Yeah.
To Leicester, yeah.
Yeah, it's a friendly place. Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice people.
Yeah, as an example, we've just travelled we're staying over tonight from the central Leicester, and a Leicester fan told us where to get a cab. We bumped into him at the cab, and he paid for a cab up here. Yeah, and it's a friendly atmosphere. There's no animosity. There's no hard feelings against them. It's nice.
Isn't that how football should be?
Exactly. Yeah. You should be able to come with your wife to a place like this and talk to other supporters without any aggravation or any resentment.
Thinking the weather tonight.
Really? You really want me to answer that?
It's terrible here, isn't it?
It's followed us all the way down.
But doesn't this show that you're a committed fan, that you're here in
God,
the rain?
absolutely. Rain, sunshine, whatever, I'd follow him. Absolutely would follow him.
You know what, I think I've talked to enough people now out in this rain, this cold, miserable rain here at Leicester. So I'm going to go in the press room and see who I can find in there. You never know, might be an ex-City player around.
I think City are definitely favourites for it. You know, I think any competition, or the vast majority of competition City are in, they'll be favourites now, even if they make a lot of changes. I think this is a big game for Leicester. I don't think they're playing fantastically well in the league, but sometimes when you go into the Carabao Cup games like this, for teams like Leicester, it's a salvation. It takes some of the pressure off them, so I'm expecting a really open game. I think City will just come out on top of it, but wouldn't be surprised if we get a bit of extra time.
And you know City's next away game is Leicester again, Boxing Day.
It's amazing how that turns out all the time. Last thing both managers want is probably to play, well, certainly the Leicester manager, to play City. So listen and have a good look at each other, can't they, you know? And I see it a tight one tonight, maybe the odd goal, bit of extra time, and see where it takes them.
Have a good Christmas, Stuart.
Thank you very much, very kind of you.
Half time of the job's half done. Kevin De Bruyne returns. Wonderful strike, great shot into the bottom corner. 1-0 at the break. Let's see if City complete the job in the second half. So City didn't do it in the 90 minutes. It's now, just like last year, a dramatic penalty shootout. This side of the Blues make it through to the semi-finals.
Excellent. Second half they were poor. Got to go through on penalties, so yeah.
You do know there's a bit of an omen in this though. We won on penalties last
year, yeah.
2014 we beat Leicester in the 5th round as well. Done it again this year.
Why not?
It's absolutely brilliant. The best team that's won. Leicester were lucky, very lucky to score. To me, there was only one man of the match today, young kid Foden. He's one good lad, good prospect.
Very good game. I'm happy. Come on, City.
We should have done it in 90 minutes, really. I think the better side in the first half. Perhaps a lack of rhythm at times. An unusual team set together, but I think we should have won it in normal time. But penalties not really worried us. There's some interesting penalties from both sides.
A bit of goalkeeping by
Muric, big lad, big arms, made that save.
I thought when he was in the actual game, his passing was almost
as good as and for me, the other Garcia, I think, had an outstanding game, especially in his age. On the ball, his control, calm at all times. So and we were just a bit unlucky we didn't wrap it up in normal time.
Onwards and upwards, eh?
Sorry?
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards, Wembley again.
Apart from Sterling's penalty, not happy with that, but
Muric, hero.
Hey, what is it with our second keeper saving
Second
penalties?
keeper's Caballero, Muric.
Bravo last year.
Napoli are Rome. We've still got blue MCs. MC Sano! MC Sano!
I'm a Leicester fan, but Man City are great.
Best team in the land and all the world, mate.
I thought played all right. The young kids came on, did well.
Is there anyone that stood out for you?
I thought KDB stood out for me, and I thought it was a shame that they took him off, because when they took him off, it opened it up for Leicester to come forward, because they'd already put 2 players on in midfield. They took him off, and I couldn't see the point in that. And it opened it up, and then they scored. So
great goal, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Shows what City have missed, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Quite agree. Aguero needs a few more games under his belt. I thought he looked a bit slow, but
it's brilliant. Muric made a name for himself. I called it as well. Said he'd saved 1 or 2, and he did. I don't know what Sterling was doing. The keeper had already committed and chipped over, but I was surprised actually. I didn't even know it. We didn't go to extra time, which is a shock for me. You normally know everything, but so home a little bit earlier than normal, and through to the semi-finals. We've got to go through. Over 2 legs of fancy City to go through again, and then we get to final. Final's always the end of February. It's a weird thing, this, because February is going to be a tough month for us now. I think more so than December. You think about it as well. It's like FA Cup. We get through the 3rd round. We've got a 4th round time in February. Carabao Cup semis, 2 legs. Champions League 2 legs, and then 4 Premier League fixtures. I know.
You're loving it though, aren't you?
We live and breathe it. We live and breathe it here. Then every game, it tires me out, but it's relentless and it's hard. But I just can't do without it. It's a bug, isn't it? We've all got it. Anyone who does it every game, they've all got it. So, man, Ian's calling me now. We've got to get on the coach. So, I know. I've been set off. I'll see you on Saturday for Palace. We go again. Go on, boys.
You happy, Arnie?
Hey?
You happy?
I am now. I wasn't very happy. I wasn't very happy that I thought we should have done better in the game, but I'm happy to get the result, and let's hope a trip for the Pirelli for Arnie not been there, so that's what I'm hoping. Somewhere I've not been. New ground.
So it took a dramatic penalty shootout to settle it all, but City is safely through to the 2-leg semi-final of the Carabao Cup. And believe it or not, in 8 days from now, there's Christmas in between now and then, City are back here for a league game. The Christmas tree, I'm sure, will still be up, and those coaches that are behind me will no doubt be here again with all the same City fans who filled the away end tonight. Don't forget, if you've not done it already, to subscribe. That would be really appreciated. Hit the little bell thing. That means that you get the notification every time I do a new vlog. And I will be out and about before the Crystal Palace game at the weekend, before Christmas, and then back here again on Boxing Day. See you then.